Amazon's chief, Jeff Bezos, is clearly going after taking on President Trump's executive order on this temporary travel ban. He's using the Washington Post to do it because he owns the Washington Post. Look at the headlines from this morning, right there on your screen. I won't read through them, but that's pretty much par for the course. Come on in, please, David Martosco. He is the political editor at the Daily Mail US. David, welcome to the program. Good to see you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Now, there's danger, isn't there, for Jeff Bezos in going after Mr. Trump on 2 counts?
Well, the danger happens in the long term. Remember that during the campaign, Donald Trump said, I was there in a rally in Fort Worth, and he said, boy, does Amazon have an antitrust problem. And if I win, boy, do they have problems. I think in the long term...
He said that?
Oh, yeah, he said that in an open rally in Fort Worth.
But Bezos has continued, using the Washington Post, and now the lawsuit, continued to oppose President Trump very publicly and very harshly.
Where this will hurt him, I think, in the long run is when Trump decides to tackle the H-1B visa situation. That's where Amazon and a lot of other companies have real exposure. They run the risk of losing a huge applicant pool for their high-tech jobs. And remember what Trump said during his inaugural address. He said, we're going to buy American and hire American. Trump is very much philosophically opposed to the idea of importing high-tech workforce, and that's what Amazon survives on.
So that's the stick that President Trump holds over the head of Silicon Valley. But does he hold the same stick over Jeff Bezos at Amazon? They don't seem to use that kind of high-tech worker the way that Apple does or other technology companies.
Actually, they do. Amazon's got a huge high-tech workforce, not only just in software development, but in a lot of other things.
You're right. David, I'm thinking of them as an online seller with big warehouses. No. I'm totally wrong on this.
Well, that's okay. The other thing here in the long run, though, is that Amazon runs the risk of annoying Trump on another front, which is sales taxes. Remember, there are a bunch of states where Amazon is not required to collect sales taxes, so they have a huge advantage over mom-and-pop stores, brick-and-mortar retailers. Now, if Trump were to, say, use the leverage of the federal treasury to tell these states, you know, the way we used to do with 55-mile-an-hour speed limits, change the speed limit or you lose your highway funds. He could tell a bunch of states, force Amazon to pay sales taxes or you lose X, Y, and Z. Then all of a sudden Amazon loses a competitive advantage that it counts on for its bottom line.
Confrontation is one of our themes today, and that is a confrontation.
Conflicts and characters. Welcome to America.